Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I just got back from work. As if you wouldn't believe, I literally went to work in this particular situation. Like, I literally had to get off as soon as, my planet was taken over like this. Or, not taken over quite yet, but bombarded like this. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out a strategy for how to repel this attack. None of our allies are able to help. None of them. Like, I think maybe these guys are coming to aid, maybe? Basically what I'm trying to get at, I'm fighting a force that has a 60k fleet there, 111k fleet there. Here's what I'm thinking. I feel like it's gonna be easy to retake this area, but it's gonna be almost impossible to hold it. I don't know how we can hold it. I don't. It's kind of crazy because it looks like I'm completely dead off the map, but I'm not dead yet. Obviously, I have 4 planets, but all their ships are over here, and the only enemy fleet that's over there is that one enemy fleet. So I don't know what's going on with all of that, because we are getting bombarded from all of this. All of their main fleets are around this sector. So I have no earthly idea what to do. Like I said, even if we propel the attack here, we build up battleships in this sector, and then we go take Big Bob back, I don't know what happens if this fleet wakes up and attacks. Because the star base will not be prepared for that attack. And what if these guys come over? I mean, these guys are a little bit out of their way. They would have to go a long way to get back over, but it's not like anyone's going to stop them. You know what I mean? There's no fleets in the entire vicinity that can stop them. The only ones that can is this neutral nation, which doesn't seem to really want to do jack shit for us. I mean, this guy is becoming a bigger threat than ever. I mean, he's a friend, technically, but he's more like not at war with us. He doesn't really... He has close borders with everyone. He's not really a nice guy. My alliances are nearly dead, despite all the factions. We have... A lot of our faction leaders are dead. Like, most of our faction leaders are dead. We used to have, like, well over, like, 8 to 10 allies, I think it was. Now we are down to 6. We're down to 6 allies. One of them, of course, including me. My emperor, or overlord, whatever you want to call him, is nearly dead. Like, he might as well be dead at this point. He has nothing left, apart from a few fleets somewhere. He's basically dead. So we have 7 allies. Okay. The hierarchy guy is here. None of his fleets are powerful enough to fight this. This guy, Foundation, is getting overwhelmed by the Guardians. And we actually have a thing called the Hopeless War against the Fallen Empire. So there's nothing we can do about that, according to them. And then, so he's no help. We have this empire, which is right here. This is another empire that's like really small as well. And he's actually getting bombarded as we speak. So he's going to be nearly out of the game soon. This ally, I don't even see him. He must have like a small ass nation now. I'm just gonna assume that that guy's dead. Like, he has to be, or at least damn close. Yeah, so we'll just say that he's basically dead, because I don't even see him. He might be in the same situation that I'm at, where you don't even see me on the map. So, with that being said, he's basically dead, so that's another ally out of the picture. Who's left? This guy? Where's he at? He's in this area. Most of his fleets are up here still fighting this guy. So none of our allies can help. None of our allies are in a position to help. This guy is just like taking over everything over here. Like, the future of this galaxy is very bleak. I have no idea what to do, because like I said, even if we can propel this attack here, which I think we can with everything that's here, but like, even if we propel the attack, okay, we gotta go back home and fight even more. Now, we can, of course, make battleships from our little base here. So that's why I was talking about battleships earlier. I'm actually going to make a battleship real quick, because we need a battleship that could actually properly fight the way we need it to fight, I guess. Okay. I'm building what I can. I'm gonna just play that slow, just to give me a better idea what we're dealing with. So, we're gonna start losing pop. Oh man, this is so bad. We have to fight for our people. Once we get those 2 other battleships online, we can try to go through.
And dying in your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Fuck, we lost our star base because of that, though. Prepare everything for just building alloys, and just, we gotta get our armies. I don't even care about research right now. I know it's a bad move right now, but right now we just need as much as we can get. I need planetary defenses. Oh my gosh, what is up with my fucking resources? They are certainly going for us. Damn it, dude. The only thing we could do now is just go down here. We have no other options. Either that or we just lose the entire fleet. Because there's no way we could defend against that. I'd be fucking shocked if we could. Now we gotta fight against all these guys. Well, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but one of their fleets either, like, I don't know. I don't know if it disappeared or what happened, or this fleet killed it. But it looked like it was going to my fleet. Well, now they're coming over. Although something happened here, so... Space battle debris? Oh, that's what's happening. The Guardians are fed up with their bullshit. Fuck yeah, get them, Guardians! Get them! Hell yes! The Guardians are fucking clapping cheeks now. Dude, they did it! They saved Bobville! The Guardians are our only hope. They're killing them. Oh, thank you so much, Guardians. You don't know how much dude, oh my gosh, bro. Gosh, these guys are relentless. Are they going for me again? I just can't ever recuperate. See, that's what I mean, though. The hyper relay shit is, like, look at that. You can't tell me that's not broken. Yep, they're going for me again. Damn, dude. What is up with what is up with them with me? God damn, what did I do? Oh, this certainly fucking sucks. We can't, I mean, we really can't do anything about it either. With all we've accomplished with ships, it's just too damn many. I'm just going overly negative with every resource for some reason. Probably because I have no people left. Our space time is lost. Fuck. They're bombing our secondary planet now. I'm just kind of fast forwarding it because it's like, nothing, like, unless someone comes to help, I'm like the Guardians, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Or if these guys just fucking leave, which... Well, they gave us reinforcements and then they immediately died. There is some fleets trying to come through. Although, most of the big fleets have been dealt with now. The Holy Empire is really kind of carrying everyone at this point. Oh, we have another fleet coming in. 74k. Wait. This is our chance. They won't be able to win the fight alone. But I bet your ass if we work together on this. I just need to make sure they actually go through, because they're going through. Okay, wait. Oh my god. The galaxy breathed. They go. Dude, that was literally the last bit of them. The end of the scourge. The galaxy breathed a collective sigh. A relief today as the last significant pockets of the scourge were expunged. Their invasion has failed, and all that remains of the Partheon's once colossal swarm are the innumerable charred husks that now drift quietly through the void. A sense of elation, sorry, I'm butchering a lot of these words, I know, and utter joy is spreading across the galaxy at a speed greater than light. And spontaneous victory celebrations have erupted on countless worlds. Could this be the beginning of a new age of galactic peace and stability? We shall see. It finally ended. Hot fucking damn, dude. Monarch Restorers won the game. Yeah, pretty much. We could keep continuing playing, though. I can't believe that was the last bit. Like, it was a smaller fleet. Like, 2 ships survived. A smaller fleet came to the rescue, and our ships were actually out of power. Like, most of our ships were, like, pretty much out of power. Well, I don't know if they were out of power. Well, no, they weren't. But they were just recovering from being out of power. But yeah, like, holy shit. Holy shit. We fucking survived, like, the greatest fucking battle that's happened in the entire galaxy. Surprisingly, is this him? Oh yeah, this is my ally. Damn, he got fucking gutted, dude. Look at this. He used to have so much territory, now look at him. God damn. He's like all the way over here now. Look how few ships they are in the, like, how few ships there is in the galaxy. Like, I mean, there's still kind of a lot, but, like, when you consider how many empires there is, well, hell, look at the, dude, not even that many empires left. So many people died from that attack. Look at this. So many fleets are pathetic now. Oh, dude, holy shit. Yeah, the galaxy barely, the only reason we even survived was the Holy Guardians came to rescue. Because they, like, attacked their shit and the Guardians weren't having it. That was, like, the only reason we survived. That is absolutely nuts, dude. Wow. Wow. That is... I mean, that is just nuts. Holy shit, man. Yeah, that was something. Oh. Well. We have a lot of rebuilding to do. Uh, I'm actually going to be redoing a lot of my, like, well, all my planets and making them more organized. So this is going to take quite a while for me to figure out and crunch the numbers. So I'll kind of inform you all once I actually do get all this done, because it's not really that enjoyable to watch, I'm sure, to see just like what I'm doing with like my buildings and whatnot. So yeah, I'll just show you guys when it's finally done, because I'm gonna have to do some number crunching to get everything right here. Alright, let's go on, ladies and gentlemen. So it's been quite a little bit since I showed you my planets. So as you can see, we have, of course, taken back our planets. Our population is back to where it pretty much was before the attack. A little bit over, I think. Now, our research is absolutely gutted compared to what it used to be, which was like 890 something. But this way is a lot better because we actually can do something. We have 651 energy credits coming in. We have 161, or it's still going up actually for minerals. We've even capped out all of our storage for food, minerals, and energy. Our rare resources are doing better than ever with +2 of each resource, apart from, well, living metal and all that stuff, because I don't think there's any buildings for those. That's just things in space kind of deal. Our alloys is kind of meh. It's like 67. It's just good enough sort of deal. The only reason it's going up now, or going down, I should say, is because of ships. We're building a lot of ships right now. I want to at least have a full fleet at my disposal, basically. And that's what I'm doing. I also have a Titan ship, which weakens the enemy shielding, which, well, when you combine it with this, inevitably, yeah, I'm actually going to do that now, probably. I'm going to change that back to, yeah, field disruptors. So that weakens the shields of the enemy as well. This also will help us. But yeah, our resources are doing quite well. You can see my buildings are all different now as well. Now this planet's not doing too well with stability because of this lack of. Well, I'm not really sure what it's lacking, to be honest. It's just the way it is. This lacks stability. It's a full-on food court, because I didn't realize that this place gets a bonus because I was too busy worrying about the whole war and all that shit. Because when we built these rings, it was around the time when that huge war was going on, so I never really had the opportunity to really look at these ones. So, yeah, that's what it is, though. It's a place where we can actually make not only people faster, like pop growth speed, but it's also just just overall gives us more food. So that's why that's a full-on food court. And then this one's a full-on mineral world, same as this one. These give us a ton of minerals and alloys, so that's really nice. I only have these 4 research stations. They are fully maxed, but that's why this planet has so many like chemical plants as well. Well, that was actually to counter this, really. That's why it's like that. But this planet also has a shit ton of chemical plants, because it costs a lot to do the food thing like that. But we won't have to worry about food for like ever, pretty much. So that's quite nice. And then I have fortresses on each planet now, and also have shield generators. If I've learned anything about being a small empire, is that time is definitely your greatest friend, as it saved us. Well, I mean, to be fair, time is really good for any faction, obviously, but even more so for a faction like our playstyle, because we fully rely on our ally. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, I did I did actually leave my Overlord's grip on me. I say unfortunately because I really didn't want to, because I mean, he's just part of a huge alliance sort of deal, you know what I mean? But the problem is, it's like, the problem is that they are just going to war with everything. Like they constantly go to war with the whole, you know, the Fallen Empire, which when the Fallen Empire has very easy access to me, it's very bad, right? I mean, the Fallen Empire, for fuck's sake, is like right here. I'm pretty sure. That's not him. I think these guys are my guys, right? They're friendly. Yeah. These guys are friendly, but this is the guy they're going to war with. And they're also going to war with this guy. So it's like, why? I don't want to be a part of any of that. Especially since I just got out of everything, you know what I mean? Because, like, I really did not want to leave. You know what? Now that I think about it, this guy isn't actually. I don't think this guy is part of anything. He's not. Is he part of a federation? Oh no. Not that guy. This guy. He's not part of any federation. He has close borders with. He has close borders with everyone. I don't know. He's definitely not making friends with anyone. I want to be an ally with someone, but there's not many options, because I don't want to be an ally with him unless I'm forced to, because he has a fucking war going on. I can't be a friend with him right now. Wow, they rejected? We have other plans for your planets. Well, that's reassuring. This guy may be an ally, but he has bad intentions with me. I've almost reached my goal, though. I'll keep going even after year 2700, but well, hell, 2700. Well, 2650 is when the endgame crisis comes in, so I'm really curious what the hell is going to happen there. Considering that the galaxy is still in disrepair from, well, I mean, you can still see it. Like, how many areas are just not, you know, occupied anymore. You know, I was so tempted because of how bad my research shit was. I was so tempted to take this system and put a science thing there, but it's like, it'd be kind of cheating out the challenge. And also, that's what kind of saved us last time, because the AI focuses on territory, which means if I don't have anything there, the AI most of the time will just not even bother with you. Because they don't care about ships. Like I said, they care about territory. And that's what they're always going to be after. So, having that is actually kind of just good for me, really. It is funny, the fact that I am able to actually make a huge difference. Because, I mean, the war would have gotten even worse had I not just dealt with 3 of their fleets. The war would have got definitely worse. Like, we would have probably lost. I mean, this guy is basically on the verge of death. I mean, he's almost. I mean, to this day, he's still suffered from it. I mean, look at this. He used to have so much more territory than that, and now he's like barely on the map. So if I wanted to stop those 3 fleets, because they were going this way after if they dealt with me. If I didn't deal with those 3 fleets, they would have just immediately stomped him, possibly even killed, you know, this guy. I doubt they would have killed him, because he's just so big. But, like, they would have definitely killed him for sure. So the fact is like, I've made differences, but it's like, it's just boring, though. Like, you're just kind of sitting here, like, in spectator mode, especially now that I have, like, a very flourishing economy. Not really too much to worry about. If I was backing up a friend, then yeah. But, like, if I were to do this again, I wouldn't mind doing something similar to this, but I wouldn't stay with just one. Because, like, realistically, I could easily just grab this and turn it into, like, a science facility. Like, I could easily do that and, like, gain, like, a shit ton of knowledge from it. I could have easily grabbed at least that system, because then I would have, like, I would at least follow the starbase capacity. That's what I would probably do. Like, because I love turtling, But if I were to do this again, I wouldn't do it with just one fucking planet. I would do it with like 11 star bases, like whatever the number is up here. That's what I would follow throughout the game. I probably would have changed my like I probably would have went for the Voyage thing one where you get like the 5 what's it called? The Grasp the Void. I probably would have went for that. If I were to do this again, but I wouldn't do it with just one system. It's just after a while, it does get really boring, and but in a way, it is very inspiring. The fact that no matter what, if you have, because I mean, I doubt I went with the best strategy for this build for only one planet, but the fact that I did still make a difference is just remarkable. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? So it's been one heck of a ride, but beyond this point of the video, basically we're just going to be going over what happened after, taking back our home, taking back what rightfully belongs to Bob, which is Bobville. We're going to be going over what all happened after that, and then be wrapping up this series once and for all. So, yeah, so basically nothing else really happens like interesting as far as combat goes, as wars are no longer able to be declared. Actually, there is actually no way for me to declare war against anyone because of, I think, my government at this point, and also, it's not like we have any reason. Yeah, we have a war. Yeah, no one. I don't think anyone can actually declare war on each other anymore. Out of the nations we have left in the galaxy, no one can even declare war on each other anymore. We have galactic level peace at this point. But what all happened after that battle? So after the battle for our homeland, taking back our lovely system in Bobville, we inevitably just started ramping up defenses, ramping up our economy. As you can clearly see, our economy is better than it's ever been in this entire playthrough. In every sense of the word, way better. Our economy is flourishing compared to what it used to be. A new federation, but just between me and this lovely fellow over here. We found him later on. Not really sure when we found him as a contact. He was one of the more primitive races, I'd assume. But we actually ended up making peace with him. So he's a federation now, part of our federation that we have going on. We started making a few ships for our fleet. Not that we can do much with it anymore, and we'll never be able to see our each other's systems because of how things are now. Everything's kind of blocked off by either the restorers or these guys. These guys are friends with us, and the restorers are neutral with everyone. They have no interest of actually fighting anymore for one reason or another. They have no more interest in actually fighting. Me and this guy are like the only people in the Galactic Council. Well, me, him, and my ally are the only people left in the Galactic Council, as you can see here. These are all the people that's left. Obviously, whatever he says, we just got to go with it. But there's not much voting anymore for anything, just because, pretty obvious stuff that everyone's dead. So it's just how it is. But anyway, yeah. So what has happened after that? What happened to everyone in the galaxy? Basically, when I left the Federation under my master's rule way back when in 2600 something, I basically witnessed them get killed by the Guardians and the Restorers. All of the Federation we once had, the glorious Federation we once had of 10 members, reduced down to just me. It was literally me and like one other guy, and they ended up getting killed. They're like up here somewhere. I think I showed it in the video. I honest to God don't remember, because I'm doing this video in like 2 different parts for how I'm editing it. I'm doing the editing in 2 different days, so I honest to God don't remember. So I might have showed it, maybe not, but the Restorers, they may have killed everyone, but there is one thing that the Restorers did. Restorers actually saved us from the most evilest forces of the galaxy. They saved us from them. And inevitably, while it was cruel for them to kill every one of our allies, they ultimately did do one thing right. And that was bring galactic level peace to the galaxy, quite literally. Um, Everyone is basically friends now. Either friends or just completely neutral. Like this guy, he's just kind of neutral with us. But this playthrough, I want to get something off the platter real quick though. This playthrough with only one system, a lot of it, as you can imagine, a lot of the footage was obviously cut out because this game took me well over 40, like I think anywhere from 30 to 50 hours to actually record. Basically, it took me 30 to 50 hours to grab the footage from this journey, because it does take quite a while for time to pass this game. When you're running an empire or whatever. Even if it's just one system, because there is things you gotta look at and shit. And I was just trying to get any cool things I could find. But this entire journey took me about 30 hours probably to actually do. Maybe 20. I really don't know. I know it's between 20 to like 40 hours, something between that range for sure. It took me a while, and but most of the time, like I wasn't really playing because I was just stuck in this system, just kind of doing the little maintenance I had to do for the system here. But in that time period, I did end up thinking a lot about how this game works, like not like mechanically, but like how what's the grand purpose? Like what is the goal in Stellaris, right? Like what is the actual goal? Cuz like technically like you can keep going even after there has been technically a winner for the game, but there's not really much of a reason to, I guess, but like it comes back to the question like what is the real point behind everything? Like, what's the point with, uh, you know, building an empire? What's really the purpose of it all? It made me really question that a lot because, uh, it was just because there was nothing else to think about. Like, and it really made me question, like, what is the objective for Stellaris? Like, and I couldn't really come up with a clear answer, much like if real life, like you don't really know what the purpose is, really. But if I have to say, what the purpose is, because I mean, the Bobs kind of showed this to me. Um, the Bobs were not destroyers. The Bobs were not conquerors. They were survivors of a very hostile galaxy. They were the only survivors, pretty much, of this very hostile galaxy. Um, and like I said, they nearly lost everything twice. And with their resilience, they, were able to build a utopia for themselves many years later. Uh, and I guess what I'm getting at is the purpose of Stellaris, the purpose of the game, really isn't for you to be a conqueror. It's not supposed to be for to survive, like a survivor. I've noticed that the real goal in Stellaris is the journey. I feel like that is what ultimately, if there's any answer I could give for what the purpose is for really the game and life in general, I really do believe it is the journey you have along the way is what the purpose really is. Uh, I feel like that is like the closest answer I can really come up with. Um, because, like I said, there is no like I set a goal, which was either to unite the galaxy or survive, but without actually setting a goal for your empire, there is no objective. The game doesn't hand you an objective. It is whatever you make it, which is what makes Stellaris very intriguing, in my opinion. Is that just the fact that you're able to play however you want, whether you want to be a galactic defender against crises, or if you want to be uh, a conqueror, a destroyer, or if you just want to unite the galaxy, if you want to be a survivor's tale like the Bobs, you can do anything you want. Like, there's no limit to what you can or can't do in the game, which is what makes it so replayable. Um, I feel like that is what ultimately defines Stellaris, is that you can do what you want and play how you want. And that's what makes this game what it is, for me personally. Um, and I only was able to see it through Bob's because, like I said, there was just so much off time that I just didn't know. It made me question, like, what is the objective? Like, like games like Supreme Commander or Halo Wars, you have an objective. It's to kill the enemy. Well, even when you kill the enemy, like, even if you're the only Empire left in Stellaris, I mean, the game doesn't end. It doesn't. It just keeps going on and on and on forever. But like I said, really the ultimate goal is the journey. Like, that's as simple as I can really make it. It's just the journey you have along the way. The journey makes a story. Whether it's a good story or not is fully dependent on you. But that's what I ultimately believe. What the goal is for this game is, it's more of a adventure slash storyteller game, really, which I guess kind of goes hand in hand with all the story pack DLCs there is. I guess that it further improves my point, but yeah. But Stellaris, it's a very interesting game when you think about, like, the objective, because it's whatever you make it. And that's what ultimately makes this game really good and replayable for me. But this will be the end of Bob's. They did it. There's nothing else to do. Bobville's just gonna keep living. They're gonna keep living for thousands of years. We have galactic level peace, and there ain't nothing else to really do from here. So maybe Bobville one day will, if they ever need to expand, maybe they'll see another galaxy far, far away. Maybe Bobville can find a new home in another galaxy if they need to. I think because this was my first time actually doing it, I will have to say that I was very pleased just to see that we were actually able to make a difference. I mean, like I said, if it wasn't for Bobville, these guys probably would have died. The Guardians would have been too late to save them. So we would have had one less Empire at the end game. So in a sense, we did actually save one Empire. With our sheer defenses, we were able to save at least one ally. And I feel like that's just got to be good enough. Bobville isn't a legendary tale by any means. Like, they're not conquerors, but they are just a very resilient race of just full-on survivors that did not want to leave their home, and they did not leave their home. They took it back with extreme force. And yeah, that's that's what Bobville is good at now. Is they're just resilient as hell. So, without any further ado, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Maybe we'll do another challenge one. Considering how well this series did, I've been thinking of doing another challenge, but I do not want to spoil that. But this is the end of the lovely Bobs of the Galaxy. This is how their story ends, in a fucking utopia, because they deserve it. They were the survivors of the very few survivors of the galaxy. They managed to survive against the most evilest forces of the galaxy. That's all for now. And I will see you maybe in the next challenge, or after this we'll be doing the EDF shit. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.